is being recorded.
Welcome everyone. Day clean. It is Friday, January 24th, 2025. 24 days into the brand new year. And it's my pleasure to bring before you our diamond, Willie Mooney. This man has been in the industry for over a decade. He has helped thousands of people learn about business. As a matter of fact, he is a multiple business owner and has expertise in several areas. That's why we love to hear all of the nuggets that Willie has to share with us. So, without any further ado, from Chicago, Illinois, Willie Mooney, go ahead and take it away.
Great morning once again, Kathy. And it is Friday, Friday, Friday. And some people might be saying, depending on what your life is like or what's been going on this week, like, thank God it's Friday. I got over Hump Day Wednesday. I'm finally at Friday. And man, just a rhetorical question. What do you have planned for the weekend? That's very rhetorical. I hope it's something special. I hope it's something phenomenal. So, and some weird things been going on, and I'm just gonna ramble a little bit. It's been snowing out here in places where they never receive snow. Now I'm used to the snow here in Chicago, but man, how I'm just like, wow. It's just I wonder how people are dealing with that. Like, man, another level of something that's different, something has shifted, something that's changing, and it's not normal. The resistance can be kind of real. And I'm going somewhere with this. I'm letting the Lord lead me because I do have an agenda. You're going to hear from some powerful people on my team today. And the reason that I asked them to come up and speak, I'm going to call them name by name, is because let me tell y'all, none of us are a respecter of person. Things happen where they're not planned. We end up going through things that end up shifting us. And we have to find our way to adjust. And I'm observing my team. I know that firsthand, because I do work directly with them, that they've had to make changes in their lives, adjust. And some of the people that you're going to hear from are new. Some of the people you probably have never heard their name, but they still stick. Every single person that I was able to call on for this morning, new or old, and I'm referencing them to the company because we're 6 years old, they've been able to stick. And they've been able to show a sense of consistency that I really have admired because, like yesterday, I talked about, and pretty much I'm going to sum it up as teamwork makes the dream work. And we can't do this alone. So I'm going to call up. I'm probably going to start with the most experienced and speaking on the call. And I'm going to say that is my man, 10 times grand, Cuzzo. Cuzzo, are you there? Jill West, you all know him as. He's saying, just y'all, if you've ever seen us in public, you probably would say, is that your brother? Or you probably would mistake him for myself because he's been shoulder to shoulder, side by side, a husband, a man of God. I've been knowing this guy for so many years, you all. We rocked in our last company together. And he's a sapphire in our company. I know soon to be a ruby because he's a pioneer. He's a leader. Gerald, are you there?
Hey, Moon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, my brother. Man,
All right.
so you just heard I love you, Cuzzo, on a whole nother level, my brother. Yeah, because you just have been there. So iron sharpens iron. So you've been there with me rocking for almost 6 years now. What is some of if you look at where we are now versus 6 years ago, what is it that you would share and I'm gonna say from a team's perspective to the audience that's listening, based off like where you've been and what does 2025 look like for you? and just some of your key takeaways. If you don't mind sharing that with the people, take about 2-3 minutes. Go right ahead. Now, let me say this disclaimer: none of these people, you all, were able to prepare for this morning. I did an old school, put them on the spot, so I know the ones. That's why I'm calling on the most experienced. So, with that being said, that's my disclaimer. Take it away, Cuzzo.
Okay, what I want you to do, Minister, real quick, is ask the question in smaller form. What do you need from me?
Okay. So, in your experience, what's got you through the resistance of 6 years, where you're still sticking with the company?
Perfect. I'm gonna say for myself is gonna be purpose. I know that's something that I didn't know that I needed in life, and when we align together as a tribe, I see so many like-minded, individuals going through, and it gives me a reason to push through. I don't take for granted the people who are placed in front of me, and just as you echo, I love you too, big bro. Mama Dorsey, you all been in my life, and life happens, and to have people who don't allow life to happen to them, I see them happen to life. It is an inspiration to me to continue to commit. I want commitment in my life, so therefore I must be commitment in my life so I can see commitment in my life. Otherwise, I'm asking for something from someone or multiple people, something that I'm not supplying myself. And I'm really drifting off to a word called self-development.
I love
it. And through targeting that word, it supplies so much to me. The first word that I gave, my keyword is purpose, and that's what I see in this whole company. That's what I see at all of our events, be it online. It's just so much. It's so much purpose, and intentionality, and these ranks have to do with something that's happening on the inside that just culminates on the outside. A lot of people who have ranked have made something complex simple, and
I love it.
Then they just committed and they hit it. So yeah, we definitely ranking up for 2025. Everybody on the line is. I know it. This is the time. Company. This is it. This is it.
So real quick, what rank are you shooting? What rank are you shooting for in 2025?
To push you to Diamond 2 or Diamond 3.
That's I love the answer. With that being said, he said he's pushing me to Diamond 2. I asked him about his rank, but that means where I go, he goes. So that means for you're looking at Diamond, huh? If I'm gonna be a Diamond too. Emerald or Diamond. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you.
Love it. All right, calling up to the stage. I'm going to bounce to, you all may have heard this name, Paula G. She comes by way of Minister Ernestine Davis. Now, I adore me some Paula G because she brings such energy to the team. And, man, again, always showing up to go up. Now, I know her battles, which she rock on a whole nother level. I'm going to say we're both cancer survivors. Let me put it like that. And we rock on a whole nother level. My heart was touched by Paula G when she first started. She sponsored the event, and she wasn't able to attend the event. I mean, all the way up into that day, boom, she had to go to the hospital. But she didn't cancel her event. It was a physical event, and she wasn't able to be there. And she had about 12 people there. And I remember, and this wasn't distributors, these were all her customers. And we all gathered in a little cubby hole. We didn't keep it broad in the larger part of the dispensary, but we gathered in a little cubby hole. I put on my camera somehow. I don't remember how I got her on the call, and that's what it was. I put it. I did some type of FaceTime, something like that, and we were all in a room, and she was in the hospital bed, and we still partied. And I remember the tears coming down all our faces. Amazing. Still to this day, you all, that had to be about 2.5, 3 years ago. Still to this day, Paula G is rocking with us. So the question, Paula G, are you there? Star to unmute. And I hope I didn't put this woman in tears because I might have to come back to her. Paula G. All right, so I'm probably going to have to come back to her. So let me pop to Miss Pam Dye. Are you there? Pam, you all, is based out of New York.
Yep, I'm here.
Paula G, who is that? Pam or Paula G?
That was me, Pam.
Hey, Pam. So Pam, you all, rocked out of New York. And my first time meeting Pam in person was when we went to a retreat at the camp. It was amazing, amazing time. And I was inspired by Pam and motivated by Pam because Pam is, again, somebody on our team. All the way in New York, I'm in Chicago. But she never gave any kickback of what she couldn't do. Pam, as anybody may have noticed, she walks with crutches, but she also is a Tai Chi instructor. And I'm like, I've been able to see Pam doing Tai Chi. We actually have an event scheduled here in Chicago, you all. Pam is in New York, and it's her event. Hear what I said. Her event is in Chicago. She's in New York, but as a team, we're still doing that event. And she's actually finding a Tai Chi coach here in Chicago while she runs that event. Now, some of you all may be asking, how is that done? Well, Pam and our team is figuring out. And I just love her perseverance. She is, I'm going to call her, well, around the Scott Reese time that we went to the boot camp, that's probably been 1.5 years or 2 years ago. So I still say she's a babe in the company, right? But I love the way, again, that she shows up on all the team calls to show out. So, Pam, my question for you is, what in the world keeps you going and keeps you rocking with us all the way from New York? I mean, what is it? What is it about what is it?
I guess you could say is my typo personality.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the way I've always been. Just coming up in my career, I never gave up. Okay. You give me an assignment, I keep going. I keep pushing. I find ways to do it. And this one has been a tough one because, first of all, I was trying to visualize it. And then when you made it clear, I said, okay, I think I can do this. It's still, in the making, but we're going to do it. No matter, whatever circumstances come up, we're going to do it. And it's going to be successful.
I love it. I love the mindset. I love your confidence. And you say that comes from being, I don't know, Pam, you got a whole nother level of confidence. But I will receive what you just said. So let me ask this. Do you see yourself building a team in Chicago?
Yeah, why not?
Love it.
Why not?
Love it.
I reached out to people I know, they're looking for me. So why not? Maybe they'll just log in like you guys, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But there are other ways to, as they say, string the cat besides the usual one. So you got to look at it from different perspectives.
I love it. I love the open mind. I love it. And I love that you're able to adapt, right? I love that. So thank you for sharing, especially thank you for mentioning the blood type O. Cuzzo, you all is a blood type A. Bring it to the stage, and thank you, Pam. Pam, let me ask this quick question. You haven't ranked, but I do love the volume that you are bringing in. You always have new customers. If you had a rank for 2025, right, and I'm going to push you there, what rank would you call out right now? What rank would you say you're going to achieve in 2025?
Well, I know the first rank is Pearl, and for some people that's easy. For me, it's a challenge because I can't do a lot of live events, but I'm going to work on it.
I love it. I love it. Okay, 2,000 in volume. It looks like your goal is to get that one partner because your volume and customers is slamming. So there it is, you all. You heard Pearl from one of our precious pearls, Pam Dye. Thank you, Pam. So calling to the stage, I'm going to go a little higher, right? And I'm going to say I'm going to go a little higher because this woman is on fire. You hear her on Wednesdays, you all. She's one of the newest. She is actually the newest member on my team, right? And I just look at this rock star, and she comes in absolute balance. You all, that is blood type AB, Kayada Cooks, you all. You hear on Wednesdays. I call it the Kai and the Kathy show, or the Kathy and Kai KK. Kayada Cooks, are you there? Hit star.
Hey, Minister Mooney, I am here. Good morning.
Great morning. Get a chance to hear from you.
Great.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Great. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Great morning. Great morning.
I can hear you.
Morning. I love what you bring and what you and Kathy are bringing to the table. So profound, so amazing. It interests me that you took your time to get started by observing a lot. That's one thing that I picked up from you. But then it seems as though once you got it, you just take action. You bring so much skill to the team. So I love the fact that what I've heard from a couple of you all, Gerald West is someone who does graphics and does it very well. So you may see him doing graphics for the team or graphics for the company. Pam Dye does Tai Chi. She's bringing that into doing what she does here in Chicago. Creative way of doing it, not just in New York, but also in Chicago. She brings that to the team. We're all going to benefit from that. Kai brings something special to the team and to the company. He just is an organizing, natural, layout everything, planning beats. She comes with experience as well as she comes with a disposition that I call absolute balance. She's a blood type AB. What amazes me about her is that she's going for something. And I don't really know. I know partially what it is because she says, she made a decree and said, I'm hitting diamond by April. Diamond by April. Is that correct, Kai?
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
So with that being said, I want you to share. There's something else that you're doing that you are applying your gifts to, and I want to ask why. And I want you to explain it to people in the company. What is God giving you, or what have you adopted yourself that you made a goal for 2025? What is that?
For 2025, it's definitely to hit diamond, but it's also to develop leaders to duplicate leaders that master the system. And in 2025, I just want to be really solid across the board, and I want to assist Akana in whatever level, wherever the need is to for us to go big in a short amount of time, if that makes sense.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So brand new, your decree and your application to our company, Akana, is to take leadership to the next level, while also the company itself, you assisted in self-development.
Absolutely. That's a good way. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Wow, wow. Give her a round of applause, everybody. I noticed we had a delay, but give her a round of applause. That's that blood type AB. I'm looking forward to what's coming through her and Kathy, because I know when you put a blood type O and a blood type AB together, and Kathy is a different type of blood type O, you are just an amazing, I'm going to say amazing public figure that we do have with us. And thank you, Kai, for coming up to speak. I have one more rock star that I want to call on. She is a busy body, y'all. And this young lady, been rocking with her since the very beginning, almost 6 years now. So coachable, so transparent, so people, y'all. She's a people person. She got that, man, when you see the beast come out in her, it is amazing. It's a humble beast, but she don't play. Y'all, she walk in a room, commands a presence every time she walk in. You may see her with one of them big hats on, church hat, and she rocking it. You all may see her body building and slamming it. She is one of the brands of Akana that you cannot miss. 64 years young and looking like she's 25. She's a Ruby in the company. And I just love this woman because she comes with the gut punch if it ain't right. And she speaks the truth. And her name is Minister Ernestine Davis. Minister Ernestine, are you out there?
Yes, I am. Thank you, Minister Mooney. I will avail you that amount that we discussed later with all these wonderful accolades. So repeat the question again, because I'm kind of moving around. But I appreciate everyone that spoke. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I know you are busy but productive. And I know you didn't have a clue, none of you all, of how I was going to go about this. And I just really wanted it to come from the heart, because I wanted, well, let me not go there. Let me go here. So, Minister Ernestine, you have had I remember having team members and then everybody disappearing, probably except about two, right? And I'm coming from this direction. But for some reason, you keep going. And I mean, I've seen your level of resistance just with responsibility. So many people, you're a minister, you're a grandma, you're a wife, and you keep it all from the outside looking in balanced. But I know there's turbulence. But you have been something to step in some new spaces in Akana. So again, I want to ask you, why do you keep going? And I know things have been hard where you want to quit, because we've had those conversations, or you don't even know what to do, and we've had those conversations. So if you don't mind, what are some of the nuggets as a Ruby in the company, as a rock star in our team, and one of Akana's brands? What would you share with everybody that keeps you going, and what is your goal for this year?
So thank you for that, reiterating that question. So for me, and I think a lot of us, is just remembering our why. And as a personal trainer, you know, all the questions that you've asked me, I've asked my clients. We have to, because people want to quit. You know, in the gym,
the first week it's packed. You can't get on the machine. But we like the ones, the veterans, we'll give it a week. They're going to give up because people want to see results in like a day. It's just not going to happen. So I just kind of look at that illustration. And when I look at Akana and how when we came in during the pandemic, we had it was structured. It was moving, and we had the videos, that fast moving train. And I said, I am never going to get left behind. I'm going to always have a seat at the table. And our CEO always says, if you don't have room at the table, build your own table. And I just love how we keep elevating. We keep going to the next level. We're not a one-trick pony. And then trusting the leadership. I trust Melissa Boston. I trust Minister Mooney. I have an amazing team. We got Steph Taylor. We got Paula G. Mary Graham, and she's coming back. So just trusting the process. And here's the thing. If there's no craziness, there's no turbulence, there's nothing attacking you, you want to think maybe you're not doing something right. But with the turbulence, with the attacks to our company, and all I keep hearing our leader says is to pivot. I had to learn how to pivot. We have to pivot in this industry. And I always think about when people are like, I don't see no money, I told them I remember Minister Mooney saw my e-wallet. I had 10 grand stacks, 10 stacks, as they say, sitting up in that e-wallet, baby, during the pandemic. So I know that it's possible. And I will be a diamond in the company because I'm always shining bright like a diamond, but remembering why. And my team is going to continue to push and build me. And I think just that leadership that we have, and the best leader, the greatest servant is your best leader. I look at Melissa tirelessly when she was at my event, the spa party. We had about 25 ladies, and we was a little short staffed, but she was in there making it work. She's serving, she's moving stuff, she's bringing robes and slippers, and they was like, "That's y'all CEO? She out here?" I was like, "Y'all ain't seen this girl makes out pushing boxes." So when I look at that work ethic and her drive and her determination, it's like if I can't walk in those shoes or step in those shoes, I need to be in a different company. So to answer your question, my why, and then like when we have our conferences, I know we're going to have something in April, our 420 conference, Weed Day. And just the camaraderie and all of the people from all parts of this country that's coming. And now we're going global. So we're going to see people from other continents, y'all. So don't sleep on Akana. Don't give up. Be not weary in well-doing. You will reap, but you can't faint, y'all. You cannot give up. You got to hold your ground. You got to lock in shoulders, and you're going to have those days when you're going to cry. You're going to have those days when you're like, oh, God, can I make it? Yes, because you got a whole village. So that's it for me.
Wow. Mic drop. Wow. Well, my mission was achieved. And thank you so much, Minister Ernestine.
Oh,
so my mission.
Shoot.
Oh, wait a minute. I hear that voice, and you
y'all can hear me now, huh? I mean, I stopped off 6 times because I'm like, I'm here.
Well, you all, this is the adorable, the amazing, and let me add something to this. So you all, this young lady had been walking around, and she joined the team with Minister Ernestine. You heard Minister Ernestine mention her. And the way, and I'm going to say this, the way she looks so young, right? Now, apology is, let me just say, she is old enough to be my mama, right? And I'm not going to share my mom's age, but I'm 51. Paula G is old enough to be my mama. But her looks was really, my subconscious mind wasn't thinking about, or in the conscious mind wasn't even thinking. It was just, I'm like, okay, she's doing it. So I was communicating, and this is part of me getting to where I am now to learn how to communicate, because I really had a hard time communicating a certain type of way, being a leader. Y'all, let me put my fingers up, a leader. So I'm treating Paula G as if she's a young 30-year-old and like, come on, let's do this, do this, do this, do this. And I didn't notice the pause in her language, like, baby. And then it dawned on me when she stood in front of the room and she shared her age. Y'all, I had to repent and apologize. Like, Lord, I wouldn't even treat my mama that way. Lord, don't take me to hell. But anyway, you all, her energy is just so vibrant. And she is somebody that will say, put a respect on our name. Paula G, are you there?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear. Y'all hear that energy? This is what Team
Oh my
Contagious
goodness.
comes with. So, Paula G,
That's
you
that
know,
old baby.
yeah, that's that old. Oh, amazing. Paula G, I'm not going to take your thunder. This is one time that I just want you to speak from the heart. I just want whatever it is that you want to share with the people. And I said she's a cancer survivor. Actually, you all, she's just so amazing, right? And I see her in the gym on Facebook. It's so many things that I see. She shows up and she shows out. She walks around. She rocks her low haircut. She dyed it. What is it, blonde, or what is that color?
Whatever color it is, child, between blonde and platinum, that's what I be trying to work
Blonde and
towards.
platinum. So y'all, she ain't nothing to play with. So, Paula G, I don't want to take anything from you. I want you to just speak from the heart. This is the kind of, what would you say to the people?
Is there anything in particular you want me to speak on,
Nope.
Minister
I
Millie?
just want you to speak from the heart, whatever God has given
Okay.
you.
Okay, well, see, if I wanted to speak from the heart, I would tell everybody, just like Phyllis say, push. You got
Push.
this. When you think that you're at your weakest, that's where you at your strongest. Take a deep breath, baby, and say, I got this here. And move forward. Okay, that's what I tell myself. Girl, you got this here. On some days when I don't feel like it, then I sit my end down. But on other days, hey, I'm pushing. I'm walking out there with them, the black girls run. Yes, I am doing that 5K. Yes, I am. Sometimes my knees be in pain. That's okay. I'm going to oil them down and grease them down with some of that pain cream and that frankincense. Yes. I'm going to take care of this body so it can take care of me. And not only that, we need to pour into others. We can't hold all this stuff in. Pour into others. Give back to everybody else, honey, so that you can receive your blessing. That's how you get your blessing, by blessing somebody else. And I want all my blessings. I ain't going to try to have no attitude, because that stops me from getting blessed and also feeling good. And I need to feel good, because all these cells in my body, they waiting on me. How she feeling today? I feel good, doggone it. And you going to live.
I love it.
Stay alive in 2025. Okay? And I'm going to be on that cover of multiple myeloma. I'm be on that cover. First survivor. Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Speak it into existence, y'all.
I
love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it.
Because your words are powerful, honey. Get up. Make that devil mad when you put your feet on the floor. Yeah. I'm moving today. And I'm going to keep it moving.
It. Okay. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. As you all can tell, Paula G brings that energy. She speaks on high frequencies all the time. Mindset of a warrior, as well as somebody who perseveres, and very encouraging. You can't look at Paula G and keep going. So where am I going with all this? Thank you so much, Paula G. Is as a team, as a company, as I spoke yesterday, hearing every different perspective, we need one another. You've heard from the O's, you've heard from the A's, you've heard from the ABs, and I'm a blood type B. So you all, with that being said, thank you for joining us on this morning's call. I hope you heard something from all the different perspectives, male, man, woman, or, older, younger, doesn't matter. New, old, in the company, doesn't matter. I hope you heard something that would encourage you. So, with that being said, we have calls. If there's anybody on the call that wants to speak on what's happening this week, what's going on your call, please feel free to unmute. It's always good to hear other people's voices and where they're stepping up into position and manning that position and taking on leadership and moving forward. So if you're on the call, please hit star to unmute and announce your call.
Good morning. Good morning. This is Diamond Mike in Virginia. Hope the Econo Nation is well this morning. Just wanted to announce that we are having our Saturday morning call, 10 a.m. Central Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And myself and my business partner, CC Hill, will be doing the presentation. And we're going to rock and roll. Get your guests on that call. Let's pack it out.
Love it. Consistency. Diamond Mike out of Virginia, y'all. Make sure you're on the call. Anyone else?
I just want to say this is Kayetta. On Thursday evening, I will be doing the presentation. I'm anointed to recruit. So if you're looking to build your business, you definitely want to make sure that you're on that Thursday evening at 7 o'clock call, because I'll be lighting it up from beginning to end.
Love it. Wow. Thursday. Man, Diamond Mike, now Kai, man, y'all. Ooh, it's all new, everything new. All right, anyway. Anybody else on the call that wants to announce what they have going on this week as far as company calls? All right. Well, with that being said, you all make sure one call that I do want you to really pay attention to, it is our Tuesday call. That is with either Dr. Betty or Dr. Yakima Palmer. Those two are sharing about our products. They're offering a holistic perspective to our products and educating about what our products do. They're also giving nuggets on some of the things to look out for when it comes to putting ourselves in harm's way out in the world when it comes to our physical body. So you all make sure you tune in on that Tuesday night call, that Tuesday evening call. Look in your back. Go ahead. Somebody unmuted. Okay. So look into your app, you all the calls, set your app notifications for the call, because it will remind you any of the calls that you're hearing about. Man, please make sure you set your apps. Also, if you look in the Econo Lifestyle group on Facebook or reach out to your leader, there are now flyers and brochures, digital flyers and brochures that look amazing where you can invite to all the calls. So go and grab those, download them to your phone, start inviting people to all the calls, you all. So with that being said, I'm going to say it as our CEO would say it. We will see you at the top, the very top, the tip top, and busting through the top. Leaders and above, I will see you on to the call immediately following this call. God bless everyone. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.